How would you say the M16 is on firing?
It's accurate at a mid, even long range, and then close up you just have to know that you got burst fire instead of full auto.
Would you
so just know how to use that.
Would you recommend a beginner to do single fire or burst?
Most likely single. Especially, we play a lot of firefight, and there's a lot of distance between you and the enemy. You got to stay a little bit more accurate when you're shooting.
I like it. Okay, yep. What is your gun that you picked for a beginner class on Rifleman? I can't hear you.
Are you hearing? His mic's not.
Oh, your mic's not working. I'll go over mine. So this is the MK16. I like to run it with a holographic with a 2x on here. That way you can flip it for close quarters. It's a very accurate gun. It can be a little jumpy, but it's a very good starter gun. I'd always bring a Glock as your secondary. Easiest pistol, most ammo in it. I like a smoke, just in case you're in a bad situation. Frag, because a lot of people, it's a great little, I would not say it's very beginner-like, but it's easy to move up in.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, well, I went with the MK17 with the foregrip for control and stability, the ACOG or the 4X sight for getting used to range. The 2X is good, but if you need a little bit more for easier looking fire until you get used to it. A lot of times I would say a frag, but I like to flash until you get better at throwing grenades and more accurate with them so it doesn't actually kill you in the process. I also like the Glock for control and amount of bullets.
Okay, and how would you rate the ACOG as a beginner weapon?
Probably between a 5 and a 7, 10 being the best.
Okay. So
it all depends. It's all user. All on the user. User preference.
So guys, this is Rifleman. What everybody is picked for specialist beginner weapon. Tell me about it.
Yeah, for a specialist, I'll use that Mark 18. I put a foregrip on it just to help control it. The holographic sight.
And how easy would you say this weapon is to use?
It's pretty simple. Again, it's like the AR platform, like a lot of the other guns on Marsoc, so you can share mags, and yeah, it's one of the more simple ones.
Very easy to learn, you would say.
Full auto. Yep, easy to learn.
Now moving on, Fim, what did you bring for a beginner class?
My favorite point-and-click adventure game, the M1014. Good shotgun, good for mid-ranges up to 50 meters. This comes with, I think, 32 extra buckshot rounds.
Okay, so
and extra syringes, of course.
You recommend buckshot over slug?
For a beginner, definitely. If you're confident with your ability to hit body shots or headshots, then I would go for slugs. But for beginners, definitely buckshot.
Sweet. And over here, tell me about it.
Alright, that was a tough choice. It was between the Mark 18 with a silencer and the Vertex, simply because with a foregrip, it's very easy to control, almost no recoil. And again, with the Glock, for the bullets and the accuracy, and a flash so you don't kill yourself trying to learn grenades with a frag. And then your extra syringes.
I like it. Now, I know the MCX here is very good with short range, but how does it do at long range?
Well, once you get good with it, it's pretty accurate.
Beginner support class, what did you bring?
Just a basic M4. In this support class, you get 7 mags, including the one on the gun. It's very good for just laying fire downrange and trying to stay alive. If you can just stay back and put rounds downrange and not get shot, you can survive forever.
Beautiful. Now, I noticed you didn't run a foregrip on this. Why is that?
Yeah, If you're just trying to suppress instead of get kills, you don't really need to be perfectly accurate. Of course, if someone sticks their head out, you want to slow down, maybe switch to single fire, go for the headshot. But if someone's behind cover and you're trying to keep them there, you don't need to hit bullseyes from 400 yards.
I like it. Now, the flashbangs, tell me about that. Is that mainly a beginner thing, or would you say you got to be a little bit more advanced to use flashbangs?
I like flashbangs as throw and forget. There's an enemy over there. I don't want them over there. Throw them, and they're going to stay in cover for that much longer.
I like it. Now, coming over here, tell me about yours.
Alright, went for the 249. You get 2 extra drums. Decided to go with the holographic sight because if you're just learning, it's a little rough trying to shoot one of these with an ACOG. And that's pretty much about it.
Now, I know you added a bipod onto this.
I have the bipod on there and the foregrip for stability. The bipod, don't use it often, but in case you're in a window and you're just supporting and you're just trying to suppress, the bipod helps.
I like it. Now, I will say this is a little hard to reload for the beginner. I'm going to learn to open up the feed tray, then take the rounds out. I don't even think I can do it with full magazine.
It is a downside trying to reload.
It's a very kind of complicated gun to reload as a beginner. But once you get the hang of it, so this is sniper class for beginners. What did you bring?
A simple M40A5, single shots, bolt action, good at getting long range shots accurately.
So now tell me about this 12 times. Is it easy to learn?
I think the sniper class in general is not too easy to learn. But if you want to just jump into the deep end and try your best, I think the 12 times is the best thing for you.
I like it. Now tell me about what you brought.
Alright, this is the EMR. I got 12 times on it, which, fun fact, I just learned you can actually zoom on it. By the foregrip for accuracy and stability, again. So if you're kneeling down and you don't want to lay down on your floor. And it is also a single shot weapon, not a bolt action. So when you're just learning, you can get more rounds downrange faster.
I like it. Now, I brought the M16 here. I put the foregrip on it and bipod on it. Now, my personal preference is starting with an ACOG. Start small, work your way up to big. ACOG is good for medium size to a little bit longer distances. It doesn't reach like the 12 times does, but it's very good to learn on. Now, I also bring AP rounds. Now, you got to be careful because you only get 2 mags with AP rounds.
Hey, buddy.
But it is a good starting sniper weapon.